is coming. Maybe someone can hum. Oh, here we go. Thank you. We are ready to go, folks. So good afternoon and welcome to our annual President's Awards celebration. What an honor for me to be here. It's my first President's Award. So I'm genuinely excited about the afternoon in front of us. Let me start by acknowledging that the lands on which Memorial University's campuses are situated are in the traditional territories of diverse Indigenous groups. And we acknowledge with respect the histories and cultures of the Beothuk, the Mi'kmaq, the Innu, and the Inuit of this province. So thank you all for joining us today as we recognize the talent and the dedication and the ingenuity of some truly special people within our memorial community. And let me also thank you for being nimble and responsive today. Could you just join me in celebrating the folks, thanking the folks who did the quick pivot? Because, yeah. Just awesome. So a huge thank you to our conference services colleagues who made it just all look effortless. And we know it isn't. And I know you're all thinking of our residents up on Signal Hill who have no power right now. So we'll hope for a quick turnaround on that front too. So my core accountability and in fact the privilege of being Memorial's president is to deliver writ large on the transformative potential of post-secondary education, or in other words, to deliver progress by leveraging community and a strong sense of belonging to harness human potential. Again, as I often say, such a privilege. But that transformation doesn't happen in isolation. It's enabled by community and a strong sense of belonging. Two things that have always defined Memorial University, a learning community vested in people and in place. I knew that, colleagues, long before I became president, and I see that same sense of commitment and belonging in this room today. This, in fact, is what we're celebrating this afternoon. Researchers, instructors, and staff who have made the invaluable contribution to our community, not just this past year, but as I think you'll agree through the citations throughout and across long and distinguished careers. This year, our university is celebrating 100 years of teaching, learning, research, service, engagement, and partnership. For a full century, our university has been a place where people not only access education, but harness it. A place rich in culture where discovery of self, place, and community come alive. And now it's time to celebrate the exceptional people who help make Memorial the special place we all know it is. I want you to know that your passion, your dedication, everything that you do for our university is so deeply appreciated. Several of my colleagues, our colleagues, will assist in the presentation of awards. I ask that each award recipient join us on stage when your name is called. There's no moment for shyness here. If we're going to celebrate, we got to have you up front. And we've got folks online, so we need people front and center. Following a brief introduction of the award winner, photographs will be taken as I present the award certificates. Again, a privilege. Time doesn't permit us to list all the accomplishments of each recipient, so I'm going to ask that everyone take some time to learn more about these remarkable individuals in the program that's been provided. Okay? So we are going to start with our extraordinary teachers, and I'm going to ask Dr. Jennifer Lokash, Provost and Vice President Academic, to introduce this year's Teaching and Graduate Supervision Awards recipients. Jennifer?
Thank you, Janet. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm so very pleased to be here to recognize the recipients of the 2026 President's Awards for Teaching and Graduate and Postgraduate Supervision. The daily work of education and mentorship is essential to Memorial's mission. Our dedicated faculty, instructors, and supervisors support our students' progress and growth as scholars and citizens, both during their programs and in their work beyond their time at Memorial. Nominated by their peers and students, these award recipients play a vital role in scholarship and learners' success here at Memorial. I'm honored to have the opportunity to recognize them today. So I will ask, as I introduce each recipient, I'll ask them to come and spend a couple of awkward minutes here at the front of the room while I say nice things about you. And Dr. Diane Ford is our first recipient. She is a professor in the Faculty of Business Administration, and she is one of 2 recipients of the President's Award for Distinguished Teaching. Hello. An exceptional educator, mentor, and scholar, Dr. Ford brings clarity, compassion, and connection to every learning experience. Through her teaching in organizational behavior, leadership, and human resource management, she transforms complex concepts into practical, engaging lessons that empower students to lead with confidence and integrity. Her influence extends far beyond the classroom through her mentorship of graduate students and her teaching with the Gardner Center, where she has designed and delivered more than 120 leadership and professional development courses that have impacted organizations across the province. Dr. Ford's teaching is rigorous, inclusive, and deeply human. She exemplifies Memorial's commitment to transformative education and has made a lasting impact on learners, colleagues, and the broader community. Congratulations, Diane. Dr. Vicki Hallett, where are you? There she is. Dr. Hallett is an associate professor in the Department of Gender Studies in the Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences, and she's the second recipient of the President's Award for Distinguished Teaching. A gifted educator, mentor, and academic leader, Dr. Hallett is celebrated for her inclusive, student-centered approach to teaching and her unwavering commitment to transformative learning. Through her courses in gender studies, methodologies, and life writing, she challenges students to think critically, reflect deeply, and connect theory to lived experience. Her teaching is marked by rigor, empathy, and creativity, qualities that make her classrooms places of dialogue, trust, and discovery. Beyond the classroom, Dr. Hallett's mentorship and leadership have strengthened programs, supported countless students, and inspired colleagues across the university. Dr. Hallett embodies Memorial's values of compassion, curiosity, and excellence in teaching. Her work continues to shape learners who are confident, engaged, and ready to make a difference in their communities. Congratulations, Dr. Hallett. Dr. Jeff Crane, there he is. Come on up. Associate Professor in the School of Human Kinetics and Recreation. And cross-appointed with the Faculty of Education. And Dr. Crane is the recipient of this year's President's Award for Outstanding Teaching for Faculty. Dr. Crane is a transformative educator whose dynamic, student-centered approach inspires future physical education educators to teach with confidence, creativity, and care. Through experiential and reflective learning, he bridges theory and practice, partnering with local schools, creating course-based practicums, and leading innovative, hands-on lessons that bring teaching models to life. His students describe him as supportive, approachable, and deeply invested in their success. To them, Dr. Crane is someone who not only teaches them how to teach, but models what it means to be an educator who leads with empathy and purpose. A dedicated colleague and mentor, Dr. Crane's impact reaches well beyond the classroom, shaping not only how his students teach, but also how they see themselves as lifelong learners and contributors to their communities. Congratulations, Jeff. Okay, our next recipient is of the President's Award for Outstanding Teaching in the Lecturers and Instructional Staff category, and that recipient is Mr. Gonzo Bennett, who is an instructional assistant and sessional instructor in the Faculty of Education. A beloved instructor and mentor, I should say, Mr. Bennett is not able to be here with us, so I'm going to read the citation and then we have somebody to come up and accept the award on his behalf. A beloved instructor and mentor, Mr. Bennett has spent more than 3 decades inspiring students and colleagues alike through his deep expertise, kindness, and unwavering commitment to teaching excellence. He has been described as the heart of Memorial's technology education program. His presence provides a constant source of support, guidance, and good humor. His leadership has shaped curriculum renewal, strengthened collaboration, and fostered a culture of care that extends well beyond the classroom. Through his generosity and lifelong dedication to teaching, Mr. Bennett has empowered generations of educators across Newfoundland and Labrador to teach and lead with passion, integrity, and joy. I would like to call Mr. Paul King, one of his nominators, up to accept the award on his behalf. Okay, now we have Joshua Rash, who is here. Dr. Rash is an assistant professor in the Department of Psychology in the Faculty of Science, and he is the recipient of the President's Award for Outstanding Graduate and Postgraduate Supervision. Dr. Rash's dedication to graduate and postgraduate supervision has impacted many master's, PsyD, and PhD students, as well as a postdoctoral research fellow. At the core of Dr. Rash's framework for supervision is a focus on compassionate, non-judgmental, and trusting relationships. Other values evident within this framework include a competency-based experiential method, an integrated developmental model to supervision, as well as inclusivity and social accountability. With more than $22.8 million in funding, Dr. Rash has enabled graduate students to avail of extensive research opportunities. And from a self-care standpoint, another student stated that, quote, "During every meeting we discuss self-care strategies, burnout prevention, and approaches to alleviate additional stressors." Dr. Rash's commitment to graduate and postgraduate supervision is truly outstanding. Congratulations, Josh. And that's it for me. So I'm going to turn things over to Dr. Paul Adjei, Interim Associate Vice President of Indigenous Research, who will present the awards for research. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Lukash. Albert Einstein once said, "Imagination is the highest form of research." That is certainly the case when it comes to memorial research community. Problem solvers, innovators, creators. We are incredibly fortunate to have such dedicated and talented research at our university. It is my pleasure to recognize 4 of these individuals whose creative and scientific work pushing the boundaries of knowledge every day. The President's Award for Outstanding Research and the designation of University Research Professor are 2 of the highest research honors our university bestows. The President's Award for Outstanding Research recognizes researchers who have made extraordinary contribution to their scholarly disciplines. I would like to introduce the first of the 2 recipients, Dr. Catherine Hagan. Dr. Hagan is an expert in aquatic ecology with focus on paleolimnology, applying sediment records to understand long-term environmental change. Through her leading-edge work, she is bringing attention to critical environmental challenges facing the world. Dr. Hagan's research program examines how changes in climate influence land use by past indigenous groups and how animals, particularly seabirds, shape and alter coastal ecosystem over space and time. Her work contributes to long-term perspective on the ecology of seabirds and waterbirds and their habitats, providing critical baseline information to conservation biology. Through long-standing partnerships, she works collaboratively with indigenous governments throughout Canada. The recipient of the President's Award for Outstanding Research is Dr. Catherine Hagan. Our next recipient is Dr. Ashlyn Sweet-Garland. Dr. Sweet-Garland is a rising star in the field of behavioral neuroendocrinology and human sexuality. Known globally as a voice in her discipline, Dr. Sweet-Garland has transformed our understanding of how sex-linked biological factors shape the brain and neurodevelopmental variation. Her innovative research demonstrates that sex hormones can influence neurodevelopmental and mental health conditions like autism, depression, anxiety, and post-traumatic stress disorder. Her work enhances the understanding of mental health and aids in creating targeted precision intervention. Dr. Sweet-Garland has been invited by Brain Canada to consult on the priorities of neuroscience research in Canada. The recipient of the President's Award for Outstanding Research is Dr. Ashlyn Sweet-Garland. A heartfelt congratulations. Now, our next category. University Research Professor is a designation above the rank of professor. The title is the most prestigious recognition the university gives for research. This award goes to faculty members who have demonstrated a consistently high level of scholarship and whose research is of truly international stature. I would like to introduce the first of our 2 recipients, Dr. Andrew Lane. Dr. Andrew Lane is recognized internationally for his important scientific contribution to the discipline of microbiology. Combining originality and innovation, Dr. Lane focuses on the diversity and evolution of bacteria and viruses. Specifically, he leads an interdisciplinary team whose vital work is creating new knowledge in areas including genomics, virus discovery, and epidemiology. Recently, there has been considerable worldwide demand for his expert analysis and leading-edge insight related to avian influenza viruses and the impact of public health. His foundational work on gene transfer agent is impressive, providing critical new perspective and shaping how experts think about microbiome evolution. Dr. Lane has published 12 book chapters and more than 100 papers. Impressively, 5 publications have been cited more than 400 times each. The recipient of the University Research Professor designation is Dr. Andrew Lane. Our next recipient is Dr. Andrew Steinland. Dr. Steinland is a leading composer of his generation and internationally regarded for his visionary work. Known as one of Canada's renowned contemporary classical and electroacoustic music composers, he has an exceptional record of research and creative activity. Averaging 6 substantive works annually, and with more than 100 compositions to date, Dr. Steinland's work has consistently garnered acclaim by addressing important social themes, high-profile commissions, and national and international performances. He was elected to the first cohort of the Royal Society of Canada's College of New Scholars, Artists and Scientists, and has 3 Juno nominations. As a founder of Memorial Electroacoustic Music Lab, he has led interdisciplinary research teams that have created 2 novel digital music instruments, the Mune and the Jade. The recipient of the University Research Professor designation is Dr. Andrew Steinland.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Hi, Mom.
Sincere congratulations to each of our recipients. I now call upon Ms. Trudeau Curtis, Vice President, Finance and Administration, to present the next awards.
Thank you, Dr. Ajay. And good day, everyone. It is an absolute pleasure for me to take part in these awards and an honor to tell you about some exemplary memorial employees. The President's Award for Exemplary Employees recognizes achievement and commitment to fostering Memorial's strategic cultures in both individual and team categories. We have so many amazing people at Memorial that it can be very difficult to select just a few. But once you hear about today's awards recipients, I'm sure that you will agree they truly are exemplary. For the presentation of the awards, I ask that the recipients come forward when I call your name. Our first award recipient is Thomas Osmond. Mr. Osmond is being recognized with a Champion of Service Award. Mr. Osmond is a 3D printing technician in the Faculty of Medicine. He has earned a reputation for his commitment to learning, research, sustainability, and outreach. Mr. Osmond provides technical expertise, design support, and mentorship to a wide range of clients. What makes his service exemplary is not just the high quality of his technical work, but the patience and respectful way he helps others. He also plays a critical role in supporting innovators. He helps students and researchers explore ideas, assist startup founders in moving their concepts into tangible prototypes, and provides practical advice to companies advancing toward testing and market validation. His work and mentorship have sparked interest in medical innovation and built meaningful connections between Memorial and the wider community. Our recipient is Mr. Thomas Osmond. I'm the money person, I have the money. Our next award recipient is Jill Purcell. Ms. Purcell Jill is also receiving a Champion of Service Award. Jill is the manager of the Learner Wellbeing and Success Office in the Faculty of Medicine and consistently demonstrates her commitment to learner support, responsive leadership, and fostering an environment where learners, staff, and faculty thrive. She has recruited and developed outstanding staff, empowering them to provide specialized services, including well-being, career advising, mentorship, financial literacy, and event planning. She has also introduced programs that foster resilience, equipping the next generation of physicians to meet the emotional and professional demands of medical practice. Ms. Purcell engages with learners, faculty, and staff in a way that builds collaborative relationships. She advocates for learners, not only by responding to immediate challenges, but also by anticipating future needs. Her work demonstrates innovation and excellence through her commitment to supporting the next generation of medical professionals. Our next award recipient is Cherry Ralna Khanna. Cherry is our final Champion of Service Award. Over the past 17 years, Cherry, Program Manager in the Office of the Vice Provost Equity, Diversity, Inclusion, and Anti-Racism, has developed relationships with colleagues across campus, supported students and staff, and advanced initiatives. Cherry is a true team player who has dedicated her career to ensuring Memorial thrives operationally and in spirit. Her work has spanned a variety of administrative and project-based roles, equipping her with institutional knowledge and the ability to approach challenges with creativity and perspective. EDI-AR work requires persistence, compassion, openness, flexibility, and a keen sense of justice. Cherry has embraced these responsibilities wholeheartedly, managing complex projects with care and ensuring that initiatives are not only implemented effectively, but also resonate meaningfully within the communities they are intended to serve. Congratulations, Cherry. Our next award is the Champion of Innovation Award in the Team category. This year's Champion of Innovation is the Office of the Chief Information Officer and Human Resources Enterprise Application Service Team. If you would all please come forward. The Office of the Chief Information Officer and Human Resources Enterprise Application Services Team are this year's Champion of Innovation for their collaborative efforts in the upgrade from HR's legacy system management system to OnBase. In June of 2024, the LBI HR case management system was taken offline due to technical issues. Faced with the need for a replacement, the HR and OCIO teams came together to identify and implement a solution. Through collaboration, OnBase, a system that has already integrated with HR and familiar to end users, was selected. This strategic choice enabled a rapid transition while laying the groundwork for future growth and innovation. The expanded use of OnBase allowed for the introduction of a more integrated, responsive, and user-friendly platform that was built in-house at no additional cost. I love that. Dr. Morrison, I present you with the Team Award for the universe.
You're all just dressed in these beautiful shades of green. So, how are we going to do this? Okay, I'll go in the middle here for the photo, and then we'll.
Can we do 2 rows, or like, I hate to be heightist, but can we have like short people in front? Okay. It doesn't work the other way. It literally doesn't.
Okay, come on in. Everybody, come on.
Everyone
Please
is
sit.
super tight.
Yeah, you can stand here. Just stand in the swoosh part there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
Congratulations, everybody.
Nicole. I'm the most important. Nicole. Kim.
Thank you.
Leanne. Corey. Penny.
Thank you.
Lee. Leah.
Thank you. Great work.
Melanie. Susan. And Krista. Our last award for exemplary employees in the Team Memorial Award is the Office of the Vice Provost Equity, Diversity, and Anti-Racism. Would I ask you all to please come forward? This Team Memorial Award is being presented to the Office of the Vice Provost EDI-AR for its leadership and achievement in organizing equity, diversity, inclusion, and anti-racism conferences at Memorial. The inaugural EDI-AR conference held in 2024 was the first of its kind in Newfoundland and Labrador. Building on the successes of this event, the second conference, held in 2025, reaffirmed Memorial's role as a national and global leader in equity, scholarship, and practice. These conferences drew a range of participants: students, faculty, and staff from Memorial, representatives from across Canada, and international participants from around the world. The EDI-AR team also ensured that capacity building extended beyond the conferences and enriched Memorial's academic community by establishing logistics and peer review committees. Dr. Morrison, I present you with the last team award. Oh, just a second. Priscilla. Dolores. Sharp. Yes. And Emma. Thank you very much. Thank you. And now I would like to welcome Lisa Brown, VP Finance, VP Advancement in External Relations, to present the next awards.
Good afternoon, everyone. I have the privilege of presenting 2 awards this afternoon. First, the Award for Exceptional Community Service. Recipients must have a sustained pattern of exceptional voluntary contributions to communities or community organizations and have made a significant impact on them. Please welcome and congratulate the President's Award for Exceptional Community Service to Kimberly Slaney. Kimberly is a systems analyst, human resources technologist, but her true passion is supporting the Happy Valley Goose Bay SPCA. In 2015, after adopting her first of 3 dogs from the shelter, she reached out to ask what she could do to help. The offer resulted in Kimberly becoming the connection between the Labrador shelter and adoptive families in Newfoundland and throughout the Maritimes. She has since processed approximately 2,000 pet adoption applications and placed at least 1,600 Labrador dogs in safe and loving homes. Weekly on Friday and Saturday nights, she can be found at the airport meeting the flights and introducing the animals to their new families. I'm surprised you just had 3, really. You probably have a house full that you're hiding. I'm pleased to present the Exceptional Community Service Award to Kimberly Slaney. Next is the President's Award for Public Engagement Partnership, which recognizes an outstanding collaboration between Memorial and the public that connects to Memorial's academic mission, makes a real difference in the world, and showcases mutual respect, contributions, and benefits. This year's recipient is DECIDE, Drug Education Centered on Youth Decision Empowerment. Welcome. When Doctors Jennifer Donnan and Lisa Bishop of the School of Pharmacy and Dr. Wayne Bishop of the Newfoundland and Labrador Center on Substance Use began collaborating on informing young people's understanding of marijuana use, they realized education about broader substance use was needed. The team of 3 grew to include partnerships with key community organizations, including Newfoundland and Labrador Health Services and the Department of Education. The result was DECIDE with a Y, Drug Education Centered on Youth Decision Empowerment. DECIDE represents a novel approach to substance use education. The strategy helps students prevent substance-related harm by providing free evidence and skill-based substance use education and resources. The toolkit includes lesson plans for teachers, educator training, and informational resources that provides a comprehensive and highly engaging education and awareness strategy. I'm presenting this award or reading it out on behalf of Dr. Ken Jacobson, VP of Grenfell Campus, who chaired this committee. I'm pleased to present the Public Engagement Partnership Award to DECIDE. And now back to Dr. Morrison.
I feel a kinship with Vanna White right now. I got to grab my glasses, though. Well, how inspiring is that? Let's do one more round of applause for all those folks. There is no more effective way to fill our collective buckets than to talk and to celebrate excellence across our campus. So what a great way to do that. We now move to the final award for this afternoon, the 2025 John Lewis Payton Distinguished University Professorship. Named for the first president of Memorial University College, this award recognizes faculty who embody all aspects of the university's mission by demonstrating exceptional teaching, undertaking world-class research, and sharing their knowledge and their expertise widely. The award is comprised of the lifetime designation of Distinguished University Professor. The recipient of this year's John Lewis Payton Distinguished University Professorship is Dr. Christopher Parrish, University Research Professor in the Department of Ocean Sciences, Faculty of Science. Dr. Parrish is a global expert recognized for his foundational contributions to marine ecology, aquaculture, and nutrition. He is the international authority on marine lipids and fatty acids, and his lab was the first of its kind in Canada. His influential scientific discoveries have given important insights into environmental change and ocean sustainability, as well as valuable solutions for aquaculture nutrition. This work led to ways to maximize animal health and the healthfulness of food products. He has championed curriculum and program development, establishing Memorial University as a premier marine academic institution. He is deeply respected as a collaborative mentor who has trained students from around the world. Securing more than $20 million in research funding, Dr. Parrish frequently presents his scholarship to academics, industry, and policymakers at conferences worldwide. He has led workshops on pollution monitoring in Mexico and is working with a social enterprise developing aquaculture off the coast of West Africa. It is my honor to present the John Lewis Payton Distinguished University Professorship to Dr. Christopher Parrish. So this ends the formal part of our ceremony. I'd like to once again congratulate all of our award recipients who make such a tremendous difference in the life and work of our university and our province of Newfoundland and Labrador. I want to also thank again the committee members who contributed to our awards processes. We simply couldn't celebrate what we have today without all of your time and effort. And lastly, to the events conferences team for pulling this all together, particularly quickly with the last minute pivot. A photographer is available to take photos of recipients. I'm so happy to see family members and supporters here. So take advantage of that while we have a photographer here. Thank you so much for joining us today. Please enjoy the reception, and congratulations once again to all the award winners. Thank you so much.